Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. This throw right side is caught by Adams.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Rodgers now. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Vikings are going to take over just shy of midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hopkinson. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. York, good on the extra point. The Vikings will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough. But sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more.
And he's in! Aaron Jones! Touchdown, Minnesota. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hall. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Shakir. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Throwing here on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Vikings will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Jones. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And this one is intercepted. It's D.J. Reed. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
He's got a receiver, Allen Lazard. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll give up the middle with Hall. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. This one caught by Lazard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Shaquill Griffin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
So, a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. York. Good on the extra point. The Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion.
26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight-line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
This one into the hands of Powell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Ball is hit. He's lost the football. The Vikings have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line. 70 range, 70 range. Ready.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
42, Jets 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England, and off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready. And off we go from Wembley.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24 yards.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.